Welcome to another film breakdown. It is 12:30 on a Sunday night. I got off work not too long ago. Wanted to deep dive, chopped up some clips, and yeah. So we're going to start right off the top. Duke won by 50. Really good offense, really good defense. I know it's an exhibition game, but look, this team looks pretty good. I know it's in October, but Duke can be really good here and then continue month to month. Sky's the limit for this team. So here we go. It's going to start off with a double stagger for Kon Knueppel. Caleb Foster going to set it. Malawach is the second screener, and Kon Knueppel sets up this lob right here off this tight curl. Keeps the curl tight. By doing that, Malawach defender is at the free throw line because Knueppel has a straight line drive because it was a great screen by the man, and now he has a free run to the rim. There's nobody going to be in front of man, and so if, say, Caleb Foster's guy came down to bump Common, then that's a skip pass for a three for Caleb Foster. Caleb Foster's guy is too late for that, and it leads to a lob. And here, just a little dribble handoff, ball screen action. Just nice little play there by Arizona State. Here, I love how aggressive Malawach is on setting ball screens. He's rolling aggressively. Cooper Flag, nice little hesitation. Goes right into the body, jumps straight up and out into the defender, and one. That's a tough play there by number 2. That is just meet me with the body, go up strong, offhand, off glass. Again, the one thing I will say about Cooper Flag is he's got to hit his free throws. Got to hit his free throws. Again, I know it's been a scrimmage and exhibition, but if I'm going to nitpick, it's going to be the free throw line. Here, just unbelievable help side defense. I mean, that is a horror film as an offensive player. You're driving, you get by your guy, Flag reaches kind of flat-footed, straight line drive. Nice little jump there by Caleb Foster. Jump and get back. You see he's getting back now, and then here comes man with the man block. And then Duke did this already. I know Duke played Lincoln last game, and people wanted to say, well, it's Lincoln. Well, this is Arizona State, but Duke's really making teams struggle in the first 2 exhibition games on getting the ball in. We saw Sion James have a steal like this last scrimmage. Caleb Foster has it right there, and Cooper Flag just got to make those. But again, it's October. It's an exhibition game. Normally these are closed. It's fine. Good ball screen defense here by Tyrese Proctor, fighting over the screen. Good help side defense there by Malawach, where he's in good drop coverage where number 1 can't turn the corner. And then Duke lives with that. Low percentage shot from a big man. Get out and go. Good. Again, dribble handoff. It's double screen off of Knueppel. Knueppel's got to fight over instead. Goes to the first guy. Him and Cooper Flag switch. Flag has this guy, and here comes Malawach. I mean, this is, again, a terrible nightmare if you're a guard driving to the rim. You have Cooper Flag guarding you, and here comes 7-2 man going to contest, and you're looking at that. You're trying to get through that and make the shot. I'm going to tell you what, it's not going to happen. You're not even going to hit the goal. I mean, you're not even going to hit the goal. You come around this corner right here. Oh, I went a little too far. He'll cut right here. You come around this corner and you think you can get it over Cooper Flag, and then you realize you made a terrible mistake, and then the ball just airmails. Again, nice little bump there by Malawach. I'm sorry. Slip. Keep it high. Got it on his hip, but a really aggressive and a really good slip by Malawach. Bumps Cooper Flag's guy, slips, keeps it away from the defender, but still a little too low for my liking. Again, nitpicking a 50-point win. I mean, that's what I got to do, right? Like, these film breakdowns are for a reason for me. And here comes a little diamond set. They ran this last game. Mason Gillis got fouled shooting a jumper. Now it's Cooper Flagg's turn to shoot the same jumper, and he hits it. And then I just have this clip. Malik Brown just causing chaos. Gets called for a foul, but the dude is just so active defensively. I live with that type of effort, that type of foul with that type of effort. Then here comes Malawach, man-to-man defense. Just holds his own. Look, he's going to get beat on occasion on the first step, but his wingspan just does that for you right there. And what I was trying to say is wingspan makes up for that. So if you beat him right there on the grip, his wingspan is going to make up for that lost ground. You're shooting contested floater away from the rim. Duke's out and going. And then just look at the effort by Malawach. Just trying to rim run. He is still determined to get the rim run. Him running and causing this chaos sets up a Mason Gillis three-point attempt. It's a miss, but that's just great film by number 9 from start to finish. Contest, run, big fella, run, big fella, run, big fella, bump, and then bump. And Mason Gillis's guy gives Mason Gillis a wide open three. And that's all set up by number 9. High motor by the big fella. Again, Duke's defense living with contested, tough, long twos. Get out and go. It cuts away, but it leads to a three-point attempt, and then this hustle by Malawach. It goes out of bounds, but the dude is just everywhere. He was everywhere tonight for Duke, and he has been very impressive with his effort. Again, that one goes in, but as a Duke fan, I live with contested layups around Malawach, and that's a very good player that did it. Tight curl again, just like similar to the opening play. Knueppel is looking for the roller, finds him, flush. Knueppel is really good at coming off ball screen actions here, or coming off screens, like tight curl. And you see there is no gap. There's no gap between Kon and Common. There's no gap for the defender to step through. I mean, he's screwed. There is no way he can get through that. Good pass, good flush, good basketball. Again, defensively, Mason Gillis is so good. Mason Gillis is so good. Duke is doing so well defensively, but just look how he just covers. First, Tyrese Proctor. Let me give Tyrese Proctor his flowers because he does the same thing to start the possession. Covers the gap. Look, there's 3 guys around the ball for Duke, but they're all in the right places. Stunt, get back. Tyrese probably overcommitted just a tad, but then Mason Gillis, stunt, get back. Makes the Arizona State guy pick up his dribble that far out and loses his shoe, turns it over, Duke's off and running. All because simple basketball. Stunt. Coaches tell you to stunt at a ball. That's why you stunt at the ball. The guy picks up his dribble outside the three-point line, loses his foot, throws it, pick 6. Great defense. Dribble handoff action. Sion goes under. Now he goes over. Bumps this guy. Again, you live with that type of low percentage shot from that type of guy shooting from the perimeter. And then here's a little effort play. Duke's off and running. And then Knueppel off 2. Mason Gillis off 2. That's one thing that these Duke wings do a very good job of is when they drive, and you'll see Mason Gillis do this a couple of times in this breakdown, that Kon Knueppel is patient, goes off 2, makes the right decision. He's not out of control, and he finds Mason Gillis. Here, Proctor's just, this is the one thing I wrote, or I have. If you haven't seen the film breakdown of Tyrese Proctor's strengths and weaknesses, it's just one thing that Proctor has to get better at is he is anticipating this contact by 21. But it's Olay defense. He pulls the chair and avoids Tyrese Proctor's body. Proctor thinks he's going to get hit, doesn't, and it leads to a block. You just got to go straight up off 2 and go vertical. And ideally, I'd say finish with your left hand. But again, exhibition game. Proctor's fine. I still like Proctor, and I think he will do that. Here, last week was Sion James about wall defense. Now it's Mason Gillis. These transfers Duke got, they just do the little things so well. Look at that. He's guarding his guy. He turns around. Hey, here comes the offensive player going right to your chest. What are you going to do? I'll go vertical and not foul. I mean, that is perfect defense. That is perfect defense. And then here, Duke misses this. Knueppel misses this, but that wall defense, Duke's now going to pass. 4 guys touch the ball here around the horn, and your best shooter gets an open look. Doesn't go in, but that's good basketball. Again, textbook. If kids that are watching this, or if you have a child and you want to teach them how to play basketball, the fundamentals of the game, watch Mason Gillis. This is textbook shot fake. Guy leaves his feet. Mason Gillis high rip through. He rips through off 2 feet. Goes off 2 feet. Guy falls down. Layup. Textbook. Textbook. A little miscommunication there, but Darren Harris, don't leave your feet. Still recovers and contests. And it leads to Duke's off and running. It cuts away, but same possession leads to a foul. So at 6, I had it down here. At 6:47, Duke gets the ball on a miss. And then at 6:37, Kon Knueppel is going to the line. Pace, fast pace. Duke wants to go fast, and they're showing it. They're showing it. Dribble handoff action. Sion James, great look. Tyrese Proctor, butter. Catch and shoot. Tyrese Proctor is as good as Kon Knueppel. I'm telling you, the guy, when he catches and shoots the ball, I think it's going in every time. Great bump there by Caleb Foster right before halftime. I mean, tell you what, just under control. Him one-on-one, him and Tyrese Proctor one-on-one, I feel very confident in their ability to get a good look. Bump the big fella, pump fake to get the big fella up in the air and help side to go in the air. Step through, lay up, go up 16, going to the break. Here, good defense by Malawach again. He almost jumps, but he stays down. Him and Cooper just lead to a shot clock violation to start the second half. First possession, I think, of the second half for Arizona State. Just good wall defense by Flag. Don't reach. Stay on the ground. Good. Cooper Flag doesn't need to leave his feet because he has help right there. Shot clock violation. Here, Malawach, you want him to slam that, and he will as the season goes along, but he stays with it and lays it in. And then here I go. Caleb Foster, I mean, the separation he had, he's not looking to score here. He's setting up the offense. He's setting up the look. It's a double screen stagger, double stagger for Kon Knueppel. He pulls out, and then here comes Cooper Flag and Malawach. Knueppel's guy tries to shoot the gap. He tries to cheat. Cooper Flag and Malawach double screen. He gets tied up. Knueppel sees it. Knueppel hits it. And then this is Duke basketball at its best. Loose ball, get it, go, flush. Cameron goes crazy. Caleb fell asleep there thinking that the offense player is going to use the screen. He rejects it. He's beat, but that's where 7'2" help side is going to change the game for Duke this year, just like Lively did 2 years ago. You think you have an open look, and then you don't hit the rim because you are seeing an absolute terror around the rim. This isn't a block in the stat sheet, but look, when the guard is shooting this layup, look what he's looking at when the ball's about to leave his hand. It's a free rim. It's a free backboard. It's a free 2 points. Then it leaves his hand, and he's like, oh, shit, 7'2". Just, it's going to cause a lot of problems in the ACC this year if number 2 can, not number 2, if Malawach, number 9, can stay out of foul trouble. And here, The same double stagger again for Kon Knueppel, because when he's hot, that's one thing I love about Shire. If he has a guy that's hot, we saw with Jared McCain, he'll run the same set over and over again until you stop it. And here he goes, comes off the double stagger, 4-point play. 4-point play. And here, attack off 2. Proctor catch and shoot as a thing of beauty. Just off 2 by Kon Knueppel, finds the open man, catch and shoot. And Duke just was lights out in the second half, shooting the 3. Again, just a good read by Kon. And when he sees the ball go through once, I mean, it might as well go through 3 straight times, which it did. Loses his defender. A little Reddick to him right there. A little Reddick to him. Actually, let me go back even farther because I should have break down this play a little bit more. So it's a screen to get Knueppel to. There was a pass to Sion James. It's a screen for Knueppel to get down on the block and go one-on-one if he can get it. He can't get it. He's getting denied. So what do you do next? You throw to Proctor, and then when Sion James throws to Proctor, he sets the down screen for Knueppel. Knueppel loses his defender, similar to J.J. Redick, with how he throw his hands down. Legal move. It's a quick move. Again, the defender is going to try and cheat that screen. Sion James sets the right screen at the right angle. Knueppel flashes out instead of continues to curl the screen. He flares it, catch and shoot. Sorry, it is like 1 o'clock, and I am just going through this. Here, just catch and shoot again. Mason Gillis. Not much to it. This is where Duke is going to be so good. Like, this is a film breakdown, but it looks like simple basketball because it kind of is. Because when you have shooters like this, everything looks easy. I mean, all this is a pick and roll. But Proctor does a really good job here of using his eyes. Malik Brown's open if it's a pocket pass. On this screenshot, Malik Brown is the roller. He's open, it looks like. Proctor's head is showing that he's going that way. So this screen grab right here is making Mason Gillis's guy take one step closer to Malik Brown, and he gets caught in what we call the sucker hole. He gets caught in the sucker hole. He is now in no man's land, and you're leaving a guy that shot over 40% from 3 last year wide open. And just another slip. Unbelievable ball movement by Duke there. Just a great catch by Malik Brown to set this whole thing up. Just miscommunication by Arizona State. Slips, catch in traffic. I mean, that's a hard catch. One more by Mason Gillis. Sion James, you love to see it. And then Sion James, drive, kick. And I love to see that, and I know Shire loves to see that by Malik Brown, because if you remember the video that Duke basketball tweeted out, I think they tweeted it out. It's at least on YouTube, where Shire gets on Malik Brown not shooting the ball. He tells him, hey, shoot it. When you're in the corner, catch and shoot. You have to have the confidence, and you have to be a threat against the defense. And I agree, and that's why I don't care about this miss. I don't care about the contest. I don't care about the miss. I care about the rep. Shoot it. It's an exhibition. You're up 35. Shoot it, and as the season goes along, shoot those. Have the confidence. Good pass there by Sion James, Caleb Foster, Butter, and then here's Sion James again. You go under the screen against Sion, and Sion all of a sudden turns into J.J. Redick also. And then this is just, that's when you know you're feeling it. That's when you know you're feeling it. Just a little jab step, 25-footer, just jab. All right, you're not going to come out here. I'll just shoot your eyes out. And then just driving kick, find the shooter again. It was a 3-point parade in the second half in this game. Dribble drive. Again, Mason Gillis. Anybody watching that has kids, or you're in high school, you're in middle school, This is how you shot fake. That ball looks like he's shooting it. Crazy closeout. Under control, finds the open shooter. Assist. I think Gillis had 10, 5, and 4 on the stat sheet. The dude just makes the right play. He makes the right play. And then here's a tough play here by Slim. Isaiah Evans, nice little step through. That was nifty. That was nifty. And then you don't guard, again, a 40% three-point shooter last season, just steps into one. Like Arizona State, there was some quit to them, obviously, as exhibition, losing by 50. You want to go home. I understand from both sides of the coin. But one team that did not quit in this game was Duke. Look at Malik Brown up 50 with 6:40 to go. Just shoots this hard hedge, like crazy, and makes the ball handler freak out. Ball handler freaks out, almost travels, knows he's about to travel, and tries to get rid of it in a hurry, throws a pick. And then what a finish by Darren Harris. Well, this is all set up by Malik Brown. Malik Brown was locked in. It cuts right when he's shooting the gap, shooting the hard hedge, but just that hard hedge right there completely derails the offensive player. He doesn't know what the hell's happening, and he just gives a pick six to Darren Harris. And then Isaiah Evans forces a backcourt violation, and look how pumped he is. I mean, it was 91-40, for the love of God. But Duke is going to keep playing. Like, Duke is on it. Everybody's on a mission, I know, but you can see just the intensity this Duke team has. And now Duke's up 94-40, and they're going to go zone on you. Zone defense with Malik Brown up top, Sion James down low, and Mason Gillis on one of the wings. Let's see what type of look this leads to. Oh, a turnover. Imagine that. They don't even get a shot off against Duke's zone. I think this is the last clip, and one of the last clips. Sion James and Malik Brown, pick and roll, two-man game. If Sion James hitting threes, catch and shoot threes, dribble pull-up threes when you go under the screen and he's cooking you on ball screen actions and he's getting to the rim, I'm just saying that's not something you want to see as an opponent against Duke this year. Again, he misses this. He gets fouled on the wrist. He gets hit on the wrist here, Mason Gillis does, but it's just textbook. He is just textbook. Just textbook. Just a little head fake there, enough to keep the big man off balance. When a big man's off balance and knows he's beat, he is going to jump for a pump fake again 10 out of 10 times. Head fake, goes flying. Gillis gets hit right there, misses the layup, but he got fouled. And then this I'll end it with here. Sion James, Malik Brown, two-man game, in and out dribble to the cup with the left hand on the right side of the rim. Just filthy. I mean, just filthy. The transfers played great this game. Everybody played great. There was nobody that played bad, but if anybody stood out to me in my film breakdown, it was Mason Gillis, because he did and does everything very well. And just his leadership skills. Sion James was unbelievable. Like, I'm ready for the season to start as a Duke fan, but I love the impact these transfers are having. Their energy is contagious. The locker room seems like it's a really good locker room. And I'm not just saying that because Duke looks good in a scrimmage and an exhibition game. Like, you can just you know. And so I'm looking forward to game one of the season. The season is basically officially here, and hopefully we'll have another film breakdown coming out very soon for you guys. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.